prosperous rise. I hope everything's going well for y'all. I just want to talk to y'all real quick, and I'm gonna call this one. Do you love level one? Because the whole premise of trying to get to where you gotta go in life, and I'm not talking about where success is handed to you, or you take the fast route. You know, you taking out loans when you don't have scalability, when you didn't even show that you could be successful without it. Don't get me wrong. I think loans is a nice asset when done properly. But a lot of people take it and they haven't even gotten past stage one. They haven't even collected their own first dollar, hand to hand, shake, trading, or bartering. So when you wanna get somewhere and you didn't have success handed to you, you got to start at level one time and time again. And when that happens, are you going to fall in love with that process? It's not about the destination. When you get to destination, you're always going to want another destination. It's the plight of our species. We get somewhere, we can't sit still. The discipline can, but majority of us, we ain't disciplined like that. So when you get to stage one, can you fall in love with that process time and time again? Time and time again. Shoot, how bad do you want it? I'm finding out now you shouldn't be telling people you debt free. What? I don't feel that pressure. Shit. And I ain't sitting here bragging, but I'm, making it clear. I sat here, I assessed my circumstances, I assessed my situations of where people look like it was at stage 12, stage 13, stage 20. Oh, y'all playing with money that's not even yours? Flexing with money that you gotta pay back on top of interest? What? So I'm really a whole lot farther than, because I own what I got and I don't got to pay nobody. I don't have nobody. The debt collectors is calling me. I'm like, yo, how you doing? Yeah, nah, I ain't got no debt. I know. Oh, word? You ain't got no debt? Of course I ain't got no debt. I keep up with my stuff. Oh, well, dang, we got so many people that, we just call numbers that they give. Yeah, I know. I figured. My whole life has changed. I don't even get upset with debt collectors. They just doing their job, if you ask me. Shoot. And it's not to say that I don't have to go back to ground zero all over again. I'm at ground zero right now. I'm in the midst of it right now. I ain't afraid to shame it. When I moved to where I'm at right now, I had to make a decision. I had already started putting in work. I remember when the article had just came out from the bank, I guess it was the Bankers Association, and they talking about how most people, some people say $400. When I first read it, it was $4,000. Most people don't have $4,000 in their banking accounts for emergencies. I'm talking to it with my coworker. I'm like, dang, you heard about that? It's like $4,000. Yeah, I heard about it, but like, dang, that shit's crazy. I thought it'd be more than that. Yeah, shit. And this is 2021, 2022, 2023. Economy trash in Connecticut. People can't even save. I'm sitting here like, yo, I just put away 2 bands. I got 2 bands just sitting right now. And I'm curing debt, paying that off like it's nothing. I knew when I was going to get down here, I was going to be pushed back to ground zero. I'm back at stage 1 all over again. There ain't nothing else I could do either. I've done all the work I could. I got my transportation ready. Years ago, I said I'd get this car and I got it. Do I want to show it to you? I don't even want to show it to you. But I got it. Y'all see me in it if you look in other videos. Happy. I wanted to get me a truck, but life was panning out that every truck that was available, that was around, was too beat up. And the ones that weren't beat up was super expensive, out of my price range. So it made sense. I got this car. And it's in great shape. Better shape than I would have anticipated. Waiting for another job. I got a couple of apprenticeships waiting on me. Already walked through the door, shaking hands. I want it. I like being at ground zero, starting all over again, learning something new. That's where the magic happens. That's where the money is really made, before the money gets into your pocket. Man, please. Do you really want what you say you want? I mean, I'm steady asking that question, but it just seems like people don't really want what they say they want. I'm 24. I'm early in the game. I'm not even 25 yet. Early in the game. And if it was up to me, I'd still be in Connecticut. But I gotta assess my situations and sit here and say, nah, it's not just me in this game of life. I'm dealing with other people too. And I can't let other people mess up my bag for me. It won't happen. So I assessed my situation. I looked at the circumstances. Yeah, I could start at ground zero again. I did everything I could do. I got in the doors that people are still scratching and clawing and begging to get into. Hey man, let me go somewhere else. I'm off the map. You can probably figure out where I'm at, but I'm off the map. Me talking, I know it make people uncomfortable. I know it do. But honestly, I'm at the stage where I don't give a F because I done been to ground zero so many times. I'm like, dang, where everybody at? When you really succeed and you really trying to get to where you gotta go, you gonna be at level 1 a lot. Shit, I've done shaking hands with millionaires. I never forget I met this millionaire when I was working at Amazon. Got married in Italy, paid for everything. He was already riding in at this time, I want to say a 500 series, maybe even an early 700 series BMW, working at Amazon. I'm like, yo, why are you working at Amazon? He was like, shit, it's just for the benefits. I'm already a millionaire. Put me on to this product he do for autoimmune diseases and all that stuff like that. You like, and he's still walking around shaking hands, talking to people like he a knife salesman, Q Cut Pro. I think that's what it was. Like the people you see in your downtown local area standing behind the table selling cell phones. Yeah, starting at ground zero, being humble, understanding that's where the real magic happens. Shaking hands. I just told you I'm waiting for another job, and I'm sitting here working this YouTube thing like it is a job. I got apprenticeships waiting on me. I already shook hands and spoken to people, and I'm not sitting here bragging. I'm sitting here to make a point. If you want what you say you want, you gotta be willing to start at ground zero time and time again. You gotta be willing to sit here and say, I can't take every handout. Not all money is good money. You know how many loans I could have taken where I could have been flexing and keeping up with the Joneses just like everybody else? Nah, I stay patient. The universe is rewarding me heavenly. Right now, this patience is the hardest thing for me because there ain't nothing else I could do right now. Talk about ground zero. I'm waiting for companies to get back to me. And I'm grateful. I'm genuinely grateful. I appreciate it. Because I got the health to keep up with the best of them. I got the mindset to learn with the best of them. Sent me in a room with a millionaire. It could be 10 millionaires, and it's going to be me and one other person. I bet you the millionaire is going to want to keep talking to me after 2 hours. I'm going to say, listen, I got to go. They're going to say, dang, really? You sure? Listen, it's a different vibe. Shoot, I talk to millionaires on a daily. People who net worth and assets is already above $1 million, $500,000 plus. They sitting here like, yeah, why would I stop working? I may got $1 million in ill liquidated assets, but I ain't got $1 million in cash. I ain't got my wall stuffed yet. They want it. They still putting their hands in the mud, chopping trees, driving tractor trailers, getting to it, putting their best foot forward. Do you love level 1? Do you really want it that bad? Do you really want it that bad? You still sitting here, oh, I gotta sleep in all day. You don't want it that bad. You just want to look like you want it that bad. You just want to sound like you want it that bad. I can't even bite my tongue anymore. I really don't know how to. I gotta sit here and be patient. Now I just wait till the house is empty. Cause I know me talking like this make people uncomfortable. I see it. I see why my friend group is so small. When you really elevating, it's gonna dissipate. Cause not everybody's putting in the work they say they putting in. That's alright. I am though. I love level 1. I really do. As much, listen, it ain't saying I'm at level 1 in life. Nah, not even close. I'm leveling up every day. Every day I can, I'm putting my best foot forward. In life, I'm not at level 1 in life. I got too much wisdom for that. I got too many experiences for that. Hands down. But I tell you one thing. Someone say, hey, you got to start at this. You got to start at the beginner's class for this. Okay. And if it is something I want to do and it fits into the plan, and I could really see it making this grow and that grow and that grow, and I could make this investment, that investment, why wouldn't I? I'm humble enough to do it, and I do it with a smile. And I know that somewhere down the line, I might fail in the process. That's all right. Because you don't really fail. You just have to learn how not to do something. Like, my brain is hardwired for this. Thank you to my daddy. And on top of it, you got to stay prayed up. Going back down to level 1 every time, you got to stay prayed up. Whoever you pray to, shoot, I mean, I don't condone praying into negativity. But hey, to each their own. We see what that brings you in the world. I mean, do you really want it that bad? That's the question. That's the question. I want it bad, but I don't want it bad enough to where I'm praying to some negative entity. I don't want to put no name on it because everybody want to poke at nuances and semantics. It's a shame. This is where the world is headed. But it's all right though. Do y'all love level 1? Do you want the things you say you want as bad as you say you do? If you did, you really wouldn't have to say it. The work would show for itself. I'm sitting here at 24. I'm sitting here talking to grown adults. Hey man, don't be afraid to have a job and push through what you're doing. We got 24 hours in the same day. You showering for 8 hours out the day? No. It shouldn't take you more than an hour tops to get ready. And that's including showering, doing your hair. You a lady, I understand you do your makeup. I don't even know why women wear makeup like that. We know for a fact that shit ain't nothing good and it's only a detriment at this point. Now don't get me wrong, it can be an enhancer, but less is more when it comes to makeup. But y'all sitting here competing with yourselves. Y'all really don't want the men y'all say y'all want. Dudes sitting here acting like they really want an easy life. Well, if you want an easy life, you do the hard stuff now. You face your challenges head on now. But again, y'all don't really want what y'all say y'all want. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. And it's all right. You know? I'm sitting here right now chilling talking to you. I could be making my steak and eggs right now. I'm paying my whole way through right now. I put in so much work up in Connecticut. Now I'm down here. I have months of savings. Got me a car. Got me all the little necessity things I need. I've been paying bills and paying for food. Paying my own way since I've been where I'm at right now. Putting in the work. My daddy been dead coming up 10 years. So I can't say somebody's handed me any of this. Nah, I put in the work for this. I wanted it. Where everybody was going out partying. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't perfect. I was still smoking up an O a month, sometimes an O a week. And I'd re-up that same week. But if I did that, I went back to work and worked twice as much to get back what I expended. Being accountable. Now I don't even smoke. I really don't even drink. I want the things I say I want. So I'm willing to cut out the things that might not get me to where I gotta go. I'm back at ground zero, time and time again. I really want it like that. I done already died once at 6. I ain't even supposed to be here right now. My heart just spontaneously stopped beating. I was already suffering a fever. My parents getting into it, negative energy all around me. I started seizing and then throwing up. My heart just stopped. If it wasn't for a paramedic sitting in the fire station that night, not giving up on me after 5 minutes of everybody else saying, yo, his heart has already stopped, I would have never came to. I wouldn't be making this video right now. Already died once. How could I play with my time? I'm still a top-notch athlete. Getting into it. Running. Getting back into martial arts. Never really stopped, but I'm just taking it to a whole nother level. For me, at least. Going crazy day in and day out. A lot of people forgetting I was in a full leg cast. Couldn't even sit on the toilet the right way so I could take a deuce. Yeah. And I wanted that bad. Broke my leg freshman year. Came back to starter going crazy. That's high school though. Now I'm a grown man. I'm getting back into martial arts. It's still always been in it, but like, come on. I want the things I said I want. I'm willing to be a white belt all over again. Yeah. I want it like that. Question is, do you though? Because it's your life to live. See, I no longer give a F. I make people uncomfortable because I know I want what I say I want as bad as I say I do. That makes people uncomfortable. Oh well. Shoot, I ain't worried about nobody else's comfort no more. How could I be? Wasn't nobody worried about my comfort when I needed it. I had to pull myself through the mud time and time again. I was just a kid. Just a kid. Now I'm a grown adult and I'm supposed to care about you? I could love you from afar. And what, you think I'm not going to be honest to you? Nah, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. Time and time again, I'm going to tell you the truth. Why? Why? Because everybody was truthful with me, which I'm grateful for. Nah, Jay, you broke your leg. You should have just tore your ACL, not even knowing the surgeons are sitting. Chief of surgery is sitting here telling me, you should have tore. Hey, man. Huh. Oh, excuse me, nah. Peers is telling me, nah, you just broke your leg. It wasn't as bad as an ACL tear. Chief of surgery sitting here telling me, hey, man, you would have had better luck tearing your ACL. You might have a club leg. There's not enough of these injuries for us to have the information to know whether your leg is going to continue growing if we put it back in the same place. I can't even fake this. I really can't. Get to know me. And this is freshman year. Came back. You couldn't even tell if I broke my leg or not. Taking every season. No seasons off. Running track. Powerlifting. Football all over again. Getting to college. Same thing. Former teammates. Yo, you need to join the team. You go and make it. It's easy for you, dog. I'm going to just do this. I see it. Politics. Oh, now I'm stepping out. Because I understand it's a bigger game. And if this is what the politics is, well, I'm going to play the politics for real. So much so, you're going to sit here and thinking, damn, he don't even play politics. I'll pay attention for real. Because I want it as bad as I say I do. Can't even cap to you. I really genuinely can't. I'm doing this for y'all. I'm going to live my life. I understand why women don't want to talk to me. I'm going to tell them, you making decisions you know you're not supposed to be making. You don't want to be accountable for the decisions you making. A lot of dudes don't want to talk to me. You ain't got no dick discipline. You sitting here trying to stick it in every woman that says she want to give you something. How about you tell a woman no and actually own it? I mean, women are passed up. I ain't going to sit here now like times don't get hard. I'm a man too, shoot. But, however, when I was younger, I made boy decisions. A drought came by. Not the best option, but I get it. But you can't keep making the same boy-like decisions when the older you get and think that the universe is going to reward you as if you're the man you claim to be. The energy you put out is bound to come back. That's a law of the universe. That's a law, not a theory, a law. People try to put their name on it, but these laws have been around long before people. I'm not using our brains like that. If you was using our brains like that, you would want the things you say you want, as bad as you say you do, and you'd be willing to start at level 1 time and time again just to get to where you say you want to go. I'm talking too fast. I can't be talking too fast. I know it's early, but I can't be talking too fast. Do y'all really want the things you say you want for yourself? I've done enough talking. It's almost 20 minutes. I just want to do a 10-minute video. But, my gift to you. I'm going back to living my life, staying patient, waiting for these other companies to hit me back. Because it's like, hey, man, I got the things y'all say y'all want. What's taking so long? Y'all said y'all needed. You posted more and more positions. I qualify for all of them. What's wrong? What? I'm calling my references to see if you... What's going on? I thought we was making big money. What's up? I'm at ground zero all over again. You don't want somebody at ground zero who's hungry? What? And I'm still doing other stuff too? What? Man, it's all right. Tap in. I'm on Instagram at the b.o.m.experience, at the BOM experience. Pay attention to the YouTube. As always, I got more videos coming up. If you check the live, it's a small clip. You see me playing around with stuff. Got lives. I'm doing reactions just so y'all can get a glimpse into my brain. And so I could work with y'all to help y'all understand the stuff y'all seeing so you could be able to analyze it and observe the world so you can have a better leg up at reaching success in your own lives. A lot of my stuff that I do and observe and apply into life, I try to keep it as general as possible. So these lessons and things of that nature, for lack of better words, can be applied to many situations, scenarios outside of just my own personal life and things of that nature. But yeah, man, tap in. I might be expanding to other platforms, but it's not necessarily right now. Trying to grow. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If it really, honestly, if it wasn't for y'all, I really wouldn't be talking like this in the first place. So y'all keep being awesome as well. Keep putting your best foot forward, one step at a time, single steps towards your own progression. At some point, your progress is going to lend its own hand to the collective progress, and then the collective is going to progress together. Keep betting on yourself. Believe in yourself. Genuinely. Ciao.